back. So I've had a lot of questions lately about investment properties and how do I manage? What do I do with it? Once I have it, what do I do with it? There are two directions that you can go. Somebody who's got 100-unit property, or has multiple units that doesn't want to have to deal with anything and just wants a check to come in. There are property management companies. That's all they do. They usually take about 10 to 15% of the gross rental income, so it's not cheap. But then you have no headaches. You have nothing to deal with. They also manage the repairs. So like when somebody calls in the middle of the night that the water heater exploded, they'll take care of managing all of that, but then they charge you for whatever they had to pay for it. So if it's a new hot water heater, you're paying for it. Then on the flip side, there is you managing it yourself. We actually live in a pretty cool city in that the city of Portland has its own classes that are free and its own complete handbook called, and it's the city of Portland runs a landlord training class in both the fall and in the spring. So you can sign up for that. It's free. I think the materials that they give you are about $20. So it's well worth it if you're even thinking about becoming a landlord. You should definitely go to that class. Then there's a few things for you to think about. So obviously you're going to be the one that they call if the water heater explodes or if something happens or anything. They're going to be calling you, asking questions. Obviously you save the money that you would be spending on management because you are the management. There are lots of great resources online for self-management right now. There's Multifamily Northwest has documents that are specific to Oregon. So when you're sending up the lease agreement, you can go on there and download. Of course, you have to pay for their documents, but you can download their documents, and then that has a great lease agreement for you to use in the state of Oregon. And they have all kinds of stuff specific to like if you don't want smoking or if you don't want pets or you do want pets or any of those things. They're all on there. And then there are a lot of different online companies that you can use. I've had some clients use Cozy. I've had some clients just use basic web services online to do a background check and a financial credit check. The City of Portland class is going to recommend all kinds of stuff. And I think that you should definitely screen your clients and, know what their financial history is, know if they have any past evictions. You're going to want to, I find that the best case scenario is you finding out everything you can before you put a tenant in a property. Because once they're in there, if there's going to be problems, you're going to probably should have known about it beforehand. So this has turned out to be a very long conversation. There's a lot to think about when you're managing it by yourself. I'm happy to give you all kinds of information, of course. Feel free to reach out to me at claire@parisgrouprealty.com. And comment below with anything that I forgot that you might think is really imperative that you need. But it's an evolutionary process, and I think it's actually pretty fun and fascinating. So to each his home. I hope you're doing well and enjoy the sunshine today. Take care.